welcome back on this lovely Monday. Hopefully, everyone had a great weekend. Good to see you, Grant, Mark, everybody on YouTube and social media. Welcome back. Looks like we're getting a nice little run on the XBP. Early bird gets the money. It looks like. Yep, stock was like a $50 stock back last year. Just saw right here. Wow, it's unbelievable. But anyway, nice little pop right around an 815 move. We're gonna check that one out on level four. I was really impressed by it. 350 up to 450 up a big buck. That was awesome right there. I mean, what a nice move. But anyway, before we do that, let's move on and talk a little bit about what happened last week. We're getting a little bit of a rally in the market, about 150 points. So, a little here and a little there, a little comeback. A lot of earnings came out last week. We saw what happened with Apple. I'm just going to look it up right now and just see what happened. Warren Buffett just came out and made some news that it's basically one of the biggest positions in that they have in Apple. And he said he cut like 14% of it, had to pay taxes, he had to say, right? Okay. All right. Well, that was pretty interesting. Anyway, but a couple other stocks also running. You can see a lot of earnings coming out. We probably have the earnings calendar. We'll post it up on our X feed. Hopefully everybody gets it. I think we'll have the image. We'll post it in here. But let's talk about some of the stocks. It was actually a really good week, and it just wasn't on earnings announcements last week. There were a lot of good stocks. I want to start off with GameStop. GameStop was a hell of a move on Friday. Oh my God, what a great run up. Look at this gorgeous stock. At 1 o'clock, this thing ran from 1350. By 2:30, it was already at almost $15. And then what a crazy run the last 30 minutes of the close. This thing just ran from like 15 all the way to a whopping 17, 12. You're talking about almost like a $5 run on that day. It was a great move on Friday. And you know what? I was talking about on phase three. I said, you know what? Phase three, Fridays are very morning. So nobody likes to come out with news on the weekend, not a lot of earnings. But you know what? That stock did really, really well. Okay, there's the earnings announcement calendar. Let's just pop that link to also put it on our social media on YouTube. Whoever's listening in right here. I don't know if everyone's subscribed to our X or Instagram or whatever. Here's our Instagram. Look right there. There you go. Thought I posted. I don't know what happened here. Why I got so much there. Oops. All right. So anyway, that we got. There we go. That's the link right there. All right, good. All right. So anyway, so that stock moved up pretty nicely. Got that one up there. A couple other stocks also moved pretty nicely. ENVX was another nice little move early in the morning. Pot stocks were moving again. Hopefully, you guys watched my video on the pot stocks that I did on YouTube. I did a nice little 60-cent those little short videos on it. That one did well. ACB did well. Oops. ACB did pretty well. Also Monday we had a pretty nice little move. We had was it MULN was a nice little move too. That one, just look at this. Look at the stock, man. This thing got destroyed. 700 was last year, and it was even higher than that with the reverse stock splits, everything. But that stock had a really nice move. Was that stock on Monday we had it? Yeah, I think it ran from like $3 all the way to 7. You could see it was just a short squeeze, you know. But that's why what's nice about day trading, you make your money and that's it. Anyway, a couple of the things I want to bring up here. So we had some earnings on Apple. You had earnings on Amazon last week. I still got the swing trade on that. Amazon's doing pretty well. AMD, a little bit of a pop there. You saw a coin did a nice little slingshot in the after hours. DraftKings, DKNG, just a lot of nice little movers yesterday. And not only that, the DraftKings also been a great swing trade. Also, remember, gotta learn how to stay. You gotta learn if you want to learn how to swing trade options. You gotta learn how to day trade. Anyway, let's go hop over and see what's moving already this morning. I want to go back to that XBP. Okay, so now XBP, I was checking out here on level 4, and I know some of you here when asking me about how to get NASDAQ Book Viewer and level 4. Just here's my personal email address, Fausto P CTU CTORP.com. So if you have not got that promo code, how to get level 3 and level 4, there's my email address. We put it over here in level over here in on YouTube. You guys don't have it yet. Yeah, just email me. I'll send it over to you. All right, there you go. All right, and now what we got going on over here. So this stock is still popping. It's got a nice little move. It's got a couple of iceberg orders hovering. He just popped in there again. I see here at 70 at 475 and $5. Let me show you what we're talking about right here. You see it right there? Big resistance levels right there. So we got a couple iceberg orders right there hovering. Got to keep an eye on that one. Nice little move though. This stock's a buyout. I saw this one too, this TCBP. The issue with this stock is it got good volume, 3.8 million shares, but there was a huge iceberg order that just showed up at 215. You want to see what a real iceberg order looks like? That's what an iceberg looks like. See how everyone's showing like 1,000, 600, 2,000. You got 52,000. Yeah, that's definitely kryptonite right there. Piece of titanium wall. So that's the reason why it's having a tough time getting past that 210 price right around here. So unless that guy gets executed, gets done, we cover that in phase three. I'm still putting on my watch list. I love the volume, love the trend, but that guy could get it could happen. It could happen. That guy could get done. This stock, ALLR, just got destroyed. Reverse stock split after reverse stock split after reverse stock split. I mean, this thing was at 90,000 back in 22. It's already down to $1. I mean, you're talking about a 9,000 to 1 reverse stock split from where it looks like. Anyway, this stock took a very, very big hit. It's moving again this morning. We've been trading this stock the last couple of days. It got this big crush right here. We had that big pop right here on that big gap up in pre-market back on the second. But yeah, now she's kind of she's come up a little bit. We know she moves. Anyone that was here last week, if you did your daily journals, you should took your notes, what we trained you what to do. Your coach should went with you if you what you did right and wrong. But anyway, very inexpensive stock. It does get a little nasty once in a while. This one, I wasn't too crazy about the spread. Another stock that got destroyed. The stock is up a little bit, 16%. Volume's a little light. There's ALTR, Nuvo. This ain't the Nuvo we're talking about. There's a new IPO. Nuvo's the other one, NVO. This one is down. This one's not really going anywhere. Are we past our almost 10%? This thing is getting crushed. Let's see if there's any good dead cat bounces there. Looks like some of these stocks that we trade last week, they always end up being in here. New York Stock Exchange, what we got going on here? So here's stocks a little, it's pretty cheap. Let me bring up to see what's going on. SGE. It's pretty, very good, very well priced, nice spread, 5 million shares traded. It SGE, just waiting for the data to laid up on it. Not really seeing any good pre-markets out there. No really pre-market orders. Volume's a little looks like a little Lego to me. I'll put it on the watch list because our list is pretty light. This volume is too light. Volume is too light. Too light. Losers, anything there? Yeah, nothing there. All right. So today's Monday. Oh, what's that? Hood? Hood made the watch. Oh, Hood came out. What's going on with Hood? Robin Hood. Remember we traded that? We had fun with trading that stock right there. Robin Hood. Let's see. Ooh. Interesting. A little bit of an order out here. Showed up at 1740. I put Hood on the list. Always like to find things that don't really make the list too much. This is a stock that got destroyed. Is it coming back anymore? I mean, this is the one that was at 25, got hammered. Look at that one right there. I don't know, maybe. We'll put it on the B list, right? MNDR. Been holding here pretty strong. We go see what's going on here if there's anyone out there. MNDR. Because sometimes after a couple of days, they do come back. You know what I mean? It does got some support levels back here when it started back on the 10th. What do we got going on over here? Looks like it's got a channel between 350 and $3. What we got going on right here. See it right there? $3. So not bad. We'll keep an eye on that one too. All right. Remember, it is Monday. You don't want to get too cocky and too crazy on a Monday morning, all right? Because come back from the weekend. We always want to remind you, just got to be a little careful on the Monday. Things usually pick up. We might get a nice little push around 10:30. We'll be back, so if you see something, say something, traders. If you're watching on social media, you got that little QR code in top left-hand corner. You could scan that QR code, or you could always join our trading room. We'll be here. We're here all day broadcasting live. But we'll start commentary once the market opens at 9:30. I know we have a lot of new members in here. Who's here that's new trying this out right here? Who we got going on here? We got Carlos. Welcome, Carlos. Nice to see you here bright and early. We got Bill. We got Rod, Thomas, Victor from Seattle, Washington. Wow, you're up early. Good for you. Nice to see you. That a couple other people here. All right. So just once again, if you're new here, you are not allowed to trade what we trade. We didn't teach you how to trade. The goal is just to watch other traders, how we train them and see how they do and see if it's something for you. And then hopefully you could, if it is something that you want to do, which I know usually is, but you got to learn before you can earn, then hopefully we'll make you part of our team. All right, guys, good luck today. We're going to start commentary once the market opens up at 9:30. So don't go anywhere. Everyone on social media, like I said, you can join us by clicking that QR code up on top. But just remember, we're live every morning at 9 a.m. and at 2:30. So we'll see you back at 2:30 if you don't join our trading room. See you in a little bit. Don't go anywhere, everybody. We'll be right back.